Hello, hello. It's Moray Sky. It's Thursday night, and guess what? I am back, which is great news. But of course, coming back means that I'm trying to get things back to how they were. And I must admit, I've been having a few tech problems trying to get this first game underway. But for all of you that are watching, welcome. Just the one game for you tonight, and I'll explain more about what the teams are that we've got coming up. But great to have you here. If you haven't already and you don't know anything about me, well, why not? For those of you that do, fantastic. But if you don't, you see there at the bottom there, feel free to join my organisation, Sanctuary HF, or just Sanctuary. Join a Discord community. Always playing some Rocket League. Always looking to have some fun. And yeah, if you're not already in the team, but obviously, as this is IGL night, the two teams that we got lined up, I'm sure they're already sorted. But for those of you that are new, just follow. Give us a follow. That's all I ask for. Have a chat in the chat. Have a chat in the chat. What a way. What brilliant English. Talk in the chat. Let us know who you're here to support. And most importantly, have fun. So that's enough introduction. It's good to be back. And of course, being back means that we have for you an amazing game of Rocket League coming up for you. This is the IGL. It's not the winter circuit. That is really awkward. It's the spring circuit. It's the spring circuit. I'll remember that for the next one. Ignore that one. That's slightly awkward. But yeah, I can guarantee the tier is correct. This is tier 4. And for those of you that don't know, tier 4, that's basically looking at your high diamonds going on to champ. So it's going to be an interesting one as always in tier 4 as to how these two teams get on. And of course, being the first game of the new IGL circuit means that anything is possible, especially with these two teams as well. We have NSK Team 3 versus Def Cloud Platinum. Both teams, from what I've been told, are new to the circuit. So your guess is as good as mine, basically, when it comes down to it. And good to see you as well, Vinator Style. Good to see you. It is indeed a best of 5. That's how the IGL circuit works for the first part of the for the sort of league games, if you like, and then the first part of the playoff games it is a best of 5, and it's only when you get into the semi-finals and into the final that it goes into a best of 7. But with the two teams we've got going on in here, I have no idea. I have no stats to go by. Normally I'll do a bit of spiel as to you know, who I think is going to win based on, you know, how the stats are performing. But being first game and being the fact that these are new teams, your guess is as good as mine. So we obviously the captain there, Sprunix, and captain for Def Cloud Platinum, Botboy 2. Yeah, that's just about as much information I can say. So I'll tell you what, instead of me chatting away like that, I can see that we have both teams in the lobby raring to go. So as always, let's cut over to the field and I can give them the heads up in the chat that they can go when when ready. I'm trying to chat and talk at the same time. But yeah, giving them the all clear, so hopefully they should be joining soon. And Nonico, good to see you as a first time chat. Love to have you here. Who you're here to support, let us know. And hopefully we'll have some action underway. And here they are coming onto the field. So for these that are new as well, I do often struggle with names for any players because everyone seems to want to try and catch the casters out. Slightly awkward. We only got 2 players joining from NSK at the moment. Not too sure what's happened there. This could be slightly awkward, especially if no, all 3 players are on the pitch now. I think they were just a little bit asleep there. First game of the season, they need to get back into the habit of it. I certainly, for one, do as well. So apologies if I pronounce any names wrong because I'm out of practice. It's been quite a while, but Salami, I can say that name. Trying to get the first attack going for Def Cloud Platinum. Nothing quite happening there as Trip. I'm going to call him Trip. I'm not going to try and say the rest of that one. Looking for the early pressure here for Def Cloud. Touch for the backball and Salami thought better of it. And Sprunix. Interesting pinch there off the sidewall there by Botboy. Fortunately worked out for him. He gets the better of the 50 there. putting on the pressure now for Deathcloud, but it's a great save on the line there by Sprunix. He brings the ball up, open net at the back. Trip's got to be very careful there. Great 50 in the corner by Sprunix. Leaving the ball into the path of Rocket. Can't quite get on the end of that one. And as you can see here. So I'm just checking my stream now. I was getting a little bit distracted. I'm just making sure that the quality is right. I think it is. It should be, but let me know in chat if the quality is an issue. But I think it's all good at the moment. So, neither team at the moment really doing much in the way of getting the final third. A bit of back and forth at the moment. But boy, it's the side of the post, and Trip not able to get the follow-up shot there. And almost cast this curse. Just when I say not much happening in front of goal. Boy steps up and tries to make someone of it. Hit the post, but Trip now trying to get the flick. Didn't quite get a hold of that one, and instead the ball's gone straight up the end of our own field. And SK trying to go for the quick counter, but not quite making anything of it. It's Botboy passing across field. Neither of his teammates deciding to push on that one. Salami's up for this one, and Rocket. Awkward second touch there. It's just allowed Trip to pull out here on the right hand side now. Can he get anything on the end of that one? Rocket, awkward touch. Needed to get something on it. Not too sure that's what he wanted to do, but certainly worked out for him in the end. And Sprunix getting there with the 50 there, but straight into path Salami. Nice little punt on field, but not on target. Sporting off, of course, the Ukraine flag, which you'd love to see. And Botboy, bottom left-hand corner. Gets the early advantage. I say early. We're at the halfway point, but great read from him. Big Trip there on the line was trying to get the steal. Didn't quite get any touch on that one, and instead it's Botboy who gets the first goal of the first series. So like I said before, this is a best of 5, essentially first of 3. So still plenty left to play for there. Sprunix trying to get a shot on target, but Rocket now on the right hand side. I haven't seen much from him at the moment. Seems to be on the defence, but Zero in the tank, not going to see any more of him unless he gets some boosting there. But Salami now trying to work the ball out for Deathcloud. Nice pass infield, a bit too far in front of Botboy, leaving the net exposed at the back. Sanchan, oh, he couldn't quite get on the end of that one. Great opportunity there for NSK, and that's a great 50 by Sprunix. Salami's awkward, Rocket with the follow-up. And NSK tie things up. Salami not able to hold the line on that one. And NSK tied up just with under 2 minutes left on the clock. So far at the moment, both teams looking evenly matched. Neither team really sort of taking control in these early stages. But like I said, still plenty left to play for. That's a nice little touch here by Trip. Is it going to fall neatly into goal? Not. Rocket awkward. Didn't quite read that one. And great 50 by Trip into the path of Botboy. Thinks better of it. And it just allows Sprunix for NSK to push the ball up. But Deathcloud not allowing them out of their own half at the moment. So good pressure currently by Deathcloud. And Rocket awkward in the air into Salami. But Sprunix. Oh my word. Where did that come from? Sprunix looked like he got the clear, but then out of nowhere, Botboy, fortunate deflection there, sends it into the bottom corner and gives Deathcloud their advantage again. Certainly Botboy looking interesting for Deathcloud at the moment, certainly playing both ends of the field. And that's a nice pass infield, but Sprunix straight on that one. Sprunix? Sprunix. Let me know in chat. Sprunix? Sprunix. Spoon. Lays it into spot for Rocket. Save on the line by Botboy. Had to get someone on it, which he did. Deathcloud trying to push out the corner there. Slight double commit there by Trip and Botboy. It's worked out for them. Sanchan. Touch infield and the save. Looked like he just had a bit of an awkward touch and laid it off neatly for Deathcloud, but made up for it with that follow-up save. But Salami shot on target. Is it? No. Roddick. Oh my word, Salami! Just had to get on the end of it and send it on target. Instead sends it wide, and instead now they're coming up on the counter-attack. NSK. Salami Great save from him. They've got 15 seconds left. Can they hold on to this one? NSK are going to have to push hard, but Salami equal to that on the halfway line. Into the path of Rocket, though. All could touch off the sidewall. Net's open, and that's game one. Rocket trying to punt the ball upfield. Instead, sent it into the sidewall, and you see it so often. That awkward touch, which just results in the ball falling across the net, and I think both his other two teammates were just pushing up the field a bit too high, and it just meant that was it. And with the 0 seconds left, no chance now for NSK to come back into it, and it's DeathCloud who take the opening match in this best of 5 series there. So as you can see, evenly matched across the board. I think neither team really was sort of taking command, despite DeathCloud coming out with a 2-goal advantage in that one. Certainly standout player though, definitely Botboy. Seemed like he was all over the field at the moment, but still plenty left to play for in this one. And judging by it, I think it's just a case of maybe first game nerves. Neither team really kind of sure what to do, but be interesting to see how they progress in this next one and whether NSK can respond in kind and bring the second game back. Just wait for the players to join the lobby, and then I can tell them to go. Never mind, I didn't have to say anything. That's what I like to see. What I like to see is players that understand you have to wait for everyone to be ready before you go. So hopefully this is a good thing, a good sign of things to come in IGL as NSK trying to push the early advantage there. Nothing quite coming of it. So with this being a tier 4, obviously both teams sort of know how to play Rocket League, and you can sort of see, but you can see with their rotations, they've got good rotations at the moment, but I think what you kind of lack at this level is just a little bit of patience on the ball and not just punting the ball upfield and hoping for the best, which saw a little bit off in the first game there. But Salami on the line, what a save by him. Right place, right time, and did just enough to send it other side of the post. And good to see you as well, Drink. Pleasure to have you back, and looking forward to playing with you in IGL, of course. So, but I won't get into that. That's a completely different thing. We're here to see NSK and DeathCloud at the moment, and it's DeathCloud trying to look to cement their early series advantage off the inside of the post. Great effort by Trip, but just not able to send it on the right side. And Drink, you can tell me, how's the quality looking to you in terms of the stream? This again being the first game of the circuit. I'm out of practice, so I need to make sure it's looking good. So let me know, Drink, if you think the quality is alright, or if I need to improve it. Do I sound alright as well? I don't know. Let me know. You see Salami here on the right hand side. It's a nice 50 from Sprunix. Shot on target! Oh, it squeezes in under the side of the bar. Great solo effort there by Salami. You see him getting the better of the 50 on Sprunix. Not too sure he meant that. That's a shot on target, but certainly worked out for him. And DeathCloud just getting the getting the early advantage, but a little bit sooner than they did in the first game there. So it'll be interesting to see whether NSK can respond just like they did in the first game. And it's good to know as well, Drink, that it's looking and sounding great. Much appreciated. So, NSK don't want to be going too down in the series. It could be slightly awkward for them. There's double save and it's off. Oh, Salami! He just had to hit the target. The double commit on the line by NSK left the net beckoning. Oh my word, and it's probably just the fact I'm peeking on the mic. The save on the line, Salami, Sprune. Trying to get on the end of that one, didn't quite get in there. It's left the counter attack. It's Trip. TKT Trip. I'm just gonna keep calling him Trip. I can't say that word. Great counter from him. Doubles the advantage of DeathCloud as we reach the halfway point. And NSK got it all to do now. DefCloud looking like they're gaining a bit of confidence now as the game progresses. Botboy, a little bit quiet in this game, not as prominent as he was in game number 1, but certainly putting in a good shift, and that's a nice pass! Just as I'm saying, he hasn't made much of an appearance. He steps up, great passing in field off the corner there. Falls nicely into the path of Trip. Does really well to keep that shot down and put it under the bar, and this game's starting to get away from NSK. They've got to be careful. Still plenty of time to find some goals in this one. They just need to settle down a little bit. Don't panic too soon. Sproon. Slightly awkward touch on the line there. We're taking bullseye, which is a bit dangerous. And DefCloud looks like they're going to walk away with his second game here. Salami looking for pass, managed to get the inverted fake into the path of Trip and sends that one home. It just came from a slightly awkward clearance by, I can't think who it was! Oh my word! This game is starting to get away from NSK. Nice kick-off goal there by DefCloud. And you hate to see it, but I think NSK are just going to have to dust themselves off unless they can get a quick response on this one. Trip completely misses that one, but fortunately just wide of the post and managed to get the follow-up touch on that one. But Sproon, if they can just find a goal, just give themselves a little bit of confidence boost. There's a bit of a double commit there in the corner by DefCloud. But no, oh, they just had way too much time to recover from that. NSK not pushing hard enough. And it means that DefCloud now push up the other end of the field on the counter-attack, and the pressure's straight back on NSK. You've got to say, when you see a double commit in the corner there by your teammates, the front man needs to push hard. He needs to get on the end of that one. Otherwise, like you saw there, it just gave DefCloud way too much time to regain their rotation, and managed to clear the ball and turn the pressure back on NSK. And here they are again. It's Botboy pushing in the corner. They're into pass to Salami. Underside the bar, that's on the line, and Sanchan. Save on the line from him. Going for the flick, trying to get a shot on target. Double commit, but works out for Salami in the end. Getting the save for DefCloud. Misses the follow-up shot into path of Trips. Shot on target. And SK just all over the place at the moment. DefCloud running riot in game number 2, which Trip just seemed like he had all the time in the world just to get a shot. Bounces it off the floor, goes for a bit of a turbo. And the ball ends up in the back of the net. Pretty sure it's safe to say NSK. No chance for them to get back into this one with 30 seconds left on the clock. What they need to do though is just settle down a little bit. There's every chance they can come from a reverse sweep, but if they can just get one final goal just to finish things off, then maybe a little bit of confidence with going into game 3, and maybe they can come back. You never know what can happen. Saving line, flop, spoons it over the bar. Sproon with the spoon. And now Sanchan. Oh, he's hit the bar as well. It's just not going in. NSK, little bit of a flurry there at the end, but the finishing touch nowhere to be seen, and unfortunate for them, they just seem to kind of lose it after that first goal went in. And as soon as I mentioned Botboy not showing up, I mean, compared to his first game, bottom of the scoreboard there for DefCloud, but certainly they just need to dust themselves off a little bit now, NSK. Forget that they just got absolutely annihilated in game number 2 and just come on into game 3 and just start fresh. That's all they need to do on that one. But certainly, Salami looking good there for DefCloud. So we've had Botboy stepping up. We've had Salami now. Can the final member of DefCloud, Trip, can he get in and hit the top of the leaderboard? We will see. But certainly NSK going to look to settle this. Only got one of them join joining the field at the moment. I don't know whether the other two have just given up and gone home, but with the match about to start, it's really awkward. They finally, I think they've finally joined. Yep. 3 players on the pitch. And we managed to get this game underway again. Right. Game number 3. This is it, basically, for Death Cloud. If they can get the early advantage push on, then they're going to wrap this up. First game of the IGL circuit with a clean sweep. But everything's playable when it's 0-0. There's Rocket trying to find someone on the sidewall there. Sproon completely misreads that one and just didn't get anything on it. Nowhere near it. But it's worked out though for NSK now. They've still got the ball on the left-hand side here. Sproon trying to work something in the corner, but Botboy equal to it. Getting a second touch. Great 50 there by Rocket. Unfortunate touch rotating out there. NSK just allow the ball to come back up the other end of the field, and dangerous 50 across net by Trip. Salami pushing, gets a good demo, but the ball was going to hit the post. Sproon! Oh my word, again, the open net, you just had to hit the target. Didn't quite make it, and it's just, oh my word. It's those opportunities which will come back to haunt you for sure, and NSK just, Sproon with the spoon. I think that's my new motto for this series here. The Sanchan misreads that one, leaves it over for Rocket. Trip onto the end of that one. Sproon, good rotation from the incoming back post. Botboy straight onto the end of that one. Full tank. Sanchan throws his car in front of it. And I've just suddenly realised he's got a plunger on the top of his head. Interesting choice in decal. Sproon! Not too sure whether he was going. I think he was trying to get the power shot into the top bins and it didn't quite work out for him. NSK looking a bit more dangerous on offense at the moment. Not able to find a finishing touch, but this is good play from them. Death Cloud had to be careful on that one. Sanchan trying to pop up the back wall there, but it's just allowed Death Cloud to work their magic out of defense. Just slowly working their way towards NSK's goal, but Sproon, good read from him. Rocket, bad read from him. Salami now faking the challenge, but Death Cloud looking like they're going to find something. Got to be careful here. Rocket on the line, good save from him. Now it's the turn of Death Cloud to just turn the screws a little bit, apply a bit of pressure. Trip in the left right hand corner into off Salami. Oh, wrong side of the post. NSK survived the assault by Death Cloud. Double commit though there by Botboy and Trip. They managed to get away with it, and again you just see none of the NSK's players trying to capitalise on that mistake, but they punted the ball up the other end of the field. Where did that come from? Almost out of nowhere. Sproon literally one end of the field to the other. I mean, he went into his own net, got the run up, got it on a half volley. What a lovely shot from him. And NSK, there's a glimmer of hope at the moment. It's only a glimmer. Still a minute 40, but something's by Sanchan. Right hand corner. Lovely shot from him. Salami left stretching, not able to get on the end of that one. And NSK just gives themselves a little bit more of a buffer. But minute 40 left. Death Cloud, you just find a quick response on this one, then might just panic NSK. But certainly it's all to do now for Death Cloud. They've got to find that interesting teammate play there. Spoons. Bumped his own teammate into the ball. I mean, it worked out for them, but Death Cloud managed to retain possession now with Salami in the right-hand corner, trying to find a pass of the backboard. Not quite enough power on the end of that one, and Rocket awkward out for this one with Sproon right underneath him. Just need to spread out a little bit more, but they're managing to work this one. Salami, nice read from him. Kept the ball from crossing their goal line. But NSK not giving up too much offensive pressure at the moment. They've got to be careful though. You don't need to push too hard. There's still an advantage, but Doesn't matter. Sanchan, there he is again. Lovely little touch by Sproon. What a team play. I have to admit, oh, beautiful stuff. 3-man team play goal. Love to see it. NSK looking like they're going to be able to take game number 3 here. I just suddenly realised I didn't actually count Def Cloud's second game victory, so apologies. It was actually 2-0. I haven't just made that one up. But now it's Def Cloud looking a bit awkward with Sanchan taking the advantage. Trip though, trying to work something for it. Bot Boy can't get the shot on target. Rocket was left sprawling. Was never going to get on the end of that one. Just had to hit the target, but NSK get away with it. But coming up to 10 seconds left. I think this is going to be game number 3 for NSK. And it's just a response they needed. Sanchan trying to get a cheeky little shot at the end there. Little backflip, didn't quite work out for him. But NSK taking game number 3 to make the series 2-1. And we're going into game number 4. Game number 5, anyone? That would be an interesting one if we see that first game of the series of the circuit. But that's more like it from NSK. It's just a response they needed. They dusted themselves off after getting absolutely annihilated in that second game, 6-0. And Def Cloud, uncharacteristically from what I've seen so far, just not able to get a hold of it. So we'd be interested to see whether they now can dust themselves off. It's not. It always happens as well, especially for anyone that plays Rocket League, when you get into your tournament mode, and you've just got that one more game to win. Sometimes that's more difficult than doing a reverse sweep, because there's a lot more mental pressure. It sort of just builds on the back of your mind, and it makes you wonder whether you can actually do that final, get that final victory. And Noniko, oh yeah, no, they're looking good. They were looking good in that third game. They just fell to pieces in the second one, and maybe that was just a blip. But certainly, yeah, both teams looking like showing good signs, and this is good to see for the coming IGL circuit as well. Definitely want to watch out for these two teams for sure. As Sanchan and Def Cloud, just what are they doing? Just leaving way too much time for MSK to build some sort of an offense, but hasn't I can't even speak. I'm just so speechless by that. There was just way too much time. I don't even think NSK could probably believe how much time they had to take a shot. But now Def Cloud working the ball back up the other end of the field, and Trip's got to be careful. Nice flick, but they're straight into the midfield. Managed to get a good follow-up second touch on that one, and now it's the turn of Def Cloud to try and find some sort of offense. Again, Def Cloud just left it. Nobody was going for it. The ball was in no man's land in the midfield, and it's now NSK just to turn the pressure back onto them. I think both teams a little bit. They probably both know that this is a sort of deciding game. If NSK can get the victory on this one, then we go into game 5, and we're looking at a reverse sweep. But maybe Def Cloud just thinking a little bit more. Just play a bit patient. Don't give away the early possession. Who knows? But you can't give that amount of time in Rocket League. Your front man needs to push up, but maybe it's just a bit of nerve settling in there. Who knows? As Salami awkward in the corner. Nice touch there by Sanchan. Couldn't quite get the pass across field. Rocket sends a rocket for a pass all the way over the net onto the other side, and Bot Boy now looking nervy on that one. NSK just knocking at the door, not able to find the opening they managed to get in the previous game. So a bit of back and forth at the moment, but NSK certainly looking slightly stronger at the moment. Def Cloud looking a bit nervy as Rocket trying to get over the 15 and Sanchan. The double commit by Botboy and Salami, and Botboy going for the demo, leaving the ball exposed at the back. Rocket! Oh! Oh! Bot Boy, great demo play by him. I don't know whether he communicated that to his teammates because Salami just turned away. Didn't think it was going to happen. Unfortunately, Trip for Death Cloud saw that one happen and got straight on that one. Unfortunate for Rocket on the goal line. Trip trying to get the double touch. Bot Boy can't keep the ball down. Sends it over the bar. They left themselves open at the back, but NSK not able to capitalise on that one. That was a triple commit by Death Cloud. All three of them pushed way too high and managed to get away with that one. NSK not able to punish them. You've got to think Death Cloud just got to be careful now. Don't want to get too carried away because one goal advantage is nothing in Rocket League with 2 minutes left on the table. NSK. The ball's in there. They're half off the outside of the bar. Oh, my word. And Sanchan. Great save there by Salami. Oh, it's the closest they come so far in the game. And the ball's gone straight out in the field off the bar by Trip. Salami not able to get the second touch on that one. But Death Cloud retaining possession. As soon as I say that, Sanchan decides otherwise. Is that the chance that NSK are going to regret? The double commit is left Bot Boy all alone at the back there. Rocket trying to push as hard as he can. Got some stuff, got some boost in the tank, but not able to find some sort of an opportunity. And Death Cloud hold on to this one as we've gone past with 1 minute left on the clock. Game on a knife edge at the moment as Sproon. Awkward in the corner there. Trip sees it, trying to find a pass in field, but Rocket sends the ball off on the sidewall. Sproon on that one. Great 50 by Salami and Rocket. Hunts it over one. Can he get on the end of that one? He can! Just what they needed. What a touch by Rocket off the sidewall there. Sproon misses the ball. Fortunately, Rocket. I hate to say, I don't know whether he knew that his teammate was going to miss or it was just the reaction of lightning. But they've got to be careful they don't get immediately scored on off the kickoff. So NSK tied the game up, boy! Great read on the halfway there. Sanchan just left absolutely stranded, wasn't sure what to do, and Bot Boy sets himself up nicely, and just when NSK managed to find a way back into that one, Death Cloud, the almost immediate response, and 15 seconds left on the clock. NSK looking like they're going to be losing their first game of the series. Vital 50 on the line there by Salami on the halfway line. Ball running across the field. 2 seconds left. They're going to have to get this one alive. Bot Boy thinks better of it. And the ball's grounded, and it's Death Cloud that come up as the victors in their first game of the IGL circuit. My word, that final game there had it all. Great comeback by NSK. And I was about to say, if Trip isn't on Death Cloud's team, that would be immediate forfeit, but I'm not going to get into that. I'll leave that for the players to decide, but certainly great series all around by both teams there. NSK, you got to feel for them. They worked so hard at the end there to try and bring themselves back into it, which they did. But unfortunately, on this occasion, they just weren't able to hold on to it. And instead, it's Death Cloud that come away as the series victors. Woo! Not a bad game, not a bad series for the first game back on the IGL circuit. And it's great to be back casting as well. So thank you very much for tuning in on this occasion. Like I said, just the one game for you, but if you do want me to cast any of your games, if you play in the IGL circuit or or in any other circuit if you want me as a caster, feel free to follow the links in my About Me section and let me know. Likewise, again, if you're not part of any existing community or you want to jump ship, you can jump ship if you want, then by all means come over to Sanctuary, have a look in our Discord. The link's there at the bottom of the screen, discord.gg/sanctuaryhf. Always up for playing some Rocket League in there. There's always somebody around playing RSC, IGL, ECC, the whole works. We do all the works. So feel free to come and join us there. So great series to kick off the IGL circuit, the spring circuit, not the winter circuit as it said in the teams there. I'll make sure I change that. I might be back tomorrow. We will see. It all depends on whether somebody books me. So again, another little nudge there if you want to get me involved. But that's it from me for tonight. So thank you everyone to watching Noniko and Vina Tour Style. I think it's all good, but I'll leave you guys to sort that one out. I'm not getting involved. I'm just here to watch a game of Rocket League, lose my voice slightly, and just have a bit of fun. So if you haven't already, do feel free to give us a follow. That's all I ask. I mean, if you want to subscribe, by all means. But certainly follow. Just makes me happy to know that you guys are enjoying this. Whew. So that's it from me then. I'm going to sign off for tonight and maybe see you back tomorrow. If not, I'm sure I'll be back in the coming weeks. So feel free, if you see me pop up, to come in and say hi. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your evening. Again, congratulations to DeathCloud. Well played for them, and unfortunate for NSK, but great series to cast all the same. So that's it from me. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you on the next one.